Alright, what's up semuanya? Balik lagi bersama gua Mantoy. Kali ini kita mau nonton game Homebois versus Deusvult. Dua tim terkuat ya. Dua tim terkuat. Dua tim kuat yang lagi main di turnamen Rusia. Kemarin Depu bisa ngasih perlawanan ke kita ke poin. Dan kita mau lihat Papa Udil, dia main pakai Papa Udil bermain menggunakan Novaria guys ya.
Yeah, and kinda just doing maybe some like focusing on some
laku
win
banget di
conditions
sini
here
di turnamen
right?
game of future ini.
I like their approach. Like if they can't CC enough
kemarin Papa Udil ngelawan si siapa apa brand lumayan jago aja, bukan lumayan jago sama jago.
They're able to capitalize on that and use their aggression
tapi
to
dengan
their advantage. I think Deusvult
dia yang baru
a little
ini
bit of a trouble, but
dia
I
berani
think
banget
again Deusvult has the safer team.
Guys, enak banget pakai Gwyn Roy itu enak cok.
They're just overall harder to kill. And
bisa nge-trigger modify musuh gampang anjir.
So I think Deusvult has the better team fight, but I think Homebois has the better advantage to control the map.
Guys, Brody ini lini pesa kuat ya, jadi di minanya ditahan sama si Nets biar ke belakang. So kalau misalkan di clear ke depan udah susah mendapat clearnya. Ini mati sih dia.
Kind of just talking about what's going on in this game. We can already see that Homebois is able to secure the first blood onto Saw.
Oh, Retribution ini ada damage-nya juga ya.
Huge plays by Homebois at this point. Definitely interesting takes from both sides, and we can kind of see that Deusvult's gonna clap back. Magister able to take out someone at this point, and now gonna be invading on the side of Homebois. This is a good take. Oh my god, what a torn apart memories on the Chibi there. Securing the kill again. Deusvult's just super aggressive.
Wow. All right, I just came back from a journey again, my own time journey. And I come back right to the shot to the face. Good setups there. With that, how they're gonna go ahead play around that. 2 kills already for Deusvult.
Waduh, mati Udil.
Pretty much what we're gonna be talking about. Already flickering out to Udil once again. That eternal guard there, gonna chase him down, keeping him from going on the base a little bit longer. Still in the bottom lane, though, the focus there. They're gonna land the Requiem, and Kid Bomba gets taken down bottom side. A lot of cross-map action play happening.
Agak berat sih.
Yeah, I mean, the aggression from both sides have been great. Does look like Deusvult is definitely controlling a little bit more of the map and a little bit of that economic lead as well. Great flicker utilized or bait out by the side of Deusvult's Magister. Controlling the map with this Brats at this point.
Papa Udil kalah level sama si Sunset Clover. Jadi gara-gara di mid dia
looks like they're about to possibly maybe gank the top lane, and I think that is where they need to start targeting.
I think again, Deusvult having this bit of a lead that they have, G, is great. They can work around it. Kills went into the fact too that Hiko was able to grab one of those early ones will help him scale up pretty well. I mean, that's what Brody does best. As he already picked up his first big item. You know, he's got the blade. Now the Turtle's just seconds away from spawning here. You're gonna see both teams kind of hold off, wait for it, get in position the best they can. Magister there has quite a few stacks as well. Turtle comes up. And we'll see, right? We'll see if the finesse from Chibi can be pulled off here. That's kind of what has to happen. Jump in, going through. Not going to find the connection, though. Turtle's going to go ahead and reset for now, though. Zorn taking some poke damage, though, from Kid Bomba. Goes in, step out, trying to keep him at base. Still going to be fighting for him. Jumping in. There's the Eternal Guard. Meanwhile, Turtle's still going to be worked on as well. Bottom lane, gets the action.
Nice.
Turtle goes over to Chibi, and now still going to be working on it. Magister on the run. Kid Bomba there. Nobody falls, but the objective is secured.
But while all of that is going down, look at that top side. The pressure by Hiko there, and then oh my god,
Hiko does it again. G.
Oh my god.
Brodinya udah kaya banget, 4.200 anjing. Kayak ngerampok.
I love it. The torn apart memories just decimating Homebois at this point. We can kind of take a look at some items, and I think the biggest pickup that we're seeing is the blade of Hep there for the side of Hiko is just dominating, and I think that's where the economic lead is coming from. The lane swap's already happening, and I think that's going to be a hard fight for CPAT at this.
Ini bawah
as well as you can see Sao constantly with him, but a response here by Homebois.
Gak ada minion sih guys. Kalau ada minion itu bisa digas.
On this bottom side. But good rotations all around for the most part. Hiko now also picking up the Malefic Roar. Hold on, Magister gonna get set up
mati
here.
Multiple
members gonna focus him down. Can't
get
one
mati,
just yet. One hit though, and he gets away with sliver of health. What a play! Great job there from Sunset Lover to be there for him.
Yeah, and I that's just the amount of CC that Deusvult has, and it's not a lot, but it's enough that allowed Magister to escape. And we can kind of see that is what Homebois is lacking. They have a decent amount of damage, but I think that they have to rely on Zorn, right? Utilizing that Violet Requiem is going to be the make it or break it, and they use that to secure the turtle. So building upon that, Homebois has to keep that up. Keep that pressure. Wow. Oh my god.
Kelas, wih kena.
Gonna be in trouble. Nice land from Zorn there.
Nice
able to
banget
get the kill under the
Zorn.
turret. Another one falling for Deusvult.
Pakai gue enak anjir.
Clapping back
Tapi
here
harus pas skill 2-nya.
Setting themselves up here for this turtle. Sunset Lover and Magister here. Down 2 members though. They're gonna want to stall this out the best they can. Homebois though.
Mati lagi sawonnya.
Gonna fall as well alongside the turret. And Homebois
duitnya masih sama cok.
Sunset Lover, Magister,
level pemainnya aja.
Not sure if they actually want to commit to this. Just let it go. We'll see if they decide to do that. Homeboy still in position. Gonna go ahead and work on that Lith Wanderer as well. Get that if they can. Hiko now part of the Sapat. Look at the positioning.
Ada 2 di situ.
He might look for his own entry point.
Udah kayak gitu deh.
Nah,
udah di zoning tuh.
Jumps in right on Sunset Lover. There's the
Turtle.
Taken by Chibi once again. Time to go through. Sapat is taken down by Hiko, but Zorn will find the Requiem into the spatial migration. Out of there he goes. The 1-for-1 trade still working for it. Zorn on the run.
Klaudinya nggak dikasih free farming aja sedikit bomba.
What engages right there? That's probably the longest turtle fight into an initial fight that we've ever seen here. And again, Deusvult's still leading though. And I think that comes down to that it seems like Homebois is so aggressive. Look at Zorn here though.
Nice banget tuh, giginya nggak siap.
Oh man.
Nice.
You can
nice on.
The damage is intense, right? And they gotta kind of keep it in check. Homebois, though, the fact that they were able to even out the gold for the most part with those plays that they just made is great, right? Considering how the early game went, and there was some really good scaling for Hiko. Well, now that's not the case here, G.
No, I mean, and that goes to show that Homebois really have to rely on Zorn. And I think also, not only that Homebois are really utilizing the map to their advantage. It's like a chess play at this point. We are seeing so many of Homebois just patiently waiting in a bush and taking advantage when they can. Now, from the side of Deusvult, they have to figure it, like, they see that. They're getting caught off guard, left, right, up, down. They got to keep that in check. And I think that comes into play that when the mid game approaches here, Homebois might have a little bit of the advantage. But also Deusvult, right? They're going to be coming online. I think they're going to get more defensive. So the bursting that Homebois has right now could fall off into the late game. So I think right now Deusvult, both teams are 50-50.
50-50.
So with that, again, hold on, top lane again. Gonna be able to find the knock-up here. Kid Bomba gonna be in trouble here. One more hit away, gets the regen though. Can he land a shot? Udil looking for it, but not gonna be able to connect anything here. Lord's now up though. Both teams gonna work on it. Eternal Guard coming down, crashing down, gets the flicker. Zorn still on the fight back for Sunset Lover. Meanwhile, Deusvult working on this Lord. Sapat goes in. Chibi
Magister.
Lord takes it from under their noses,
Tapi
and
Cibinya
with
mati sih.
that, Deusvult strikes some kills, but they lose the Lord to Homebois.
Masih ada blazing duet 15M,
one of the
cowok.
key plays to point out there is that Magister tried to utilize the Daytona welcome on to Chibi, but missed. And Chibi was able to dash in and secure the Lord.
Now Kid Bomba once again alongside Magister.
Ngeri banget, cowok. Win anjir.
Couple shots. Net's gonna be able to grab it. Still working for it. 2 down. Deusvult. Resources
Gila,
for
dapet
taking
3 gitu,
Lord on the
guys.
top side. Homeboys are looking to make the play.
Pakai flicker anjir.
Yeah, and I mean, there's 2 down on Deusvult. Full Lord kind of barreling down. I think Homeboys at this point are going to be... This is a good Lord for them. It allows even more breathing room. And the 50-50 now leaning into the favor of Homeboys. They're able to utilize this Lord to clean up the map and essentially take out a lot of the towers. And Deusvult's going to have a hard time now, right? Because they're not going to have the escapability that Homeboys has. It's crazy to see that Homeboys' aggression. They're just breaking apart.
Tapi dia cuma beda 2000.
Just tactical plays here, and I think they're taking advantage of the mistakes.
Win tuh enak banget buat nge-trigger Purify, nge-trigger ultinya si Digi.
For Homeboys, they were able to get this lead that they
Walaupun
needed.
bisa dibilang kadang
They
kontra
have the
juga.
space to work around with. Deusvult, though, they have to be able to find their own pickoffs, right?
Aduh,
They have to be able to utilize what they do so far, and they could be doing it right here. Daytona's welcome into the wall, into the Eternal Guard. Udil's out of the picture.
Puset di flicker anjir.
The rest of the team still working on it though, mid-turret though as well. Good BMI on the defensive earlier. Now Time's Journey going to be taken out. Sepot gets the kill on Sawo. He goes for nets, chasing him down, trying to get the kill. He gets it on Sunset Lover. Still going for more. They have to respect the damage from Deusvult. But what a battle here in the lane.
Yeah, and look, they're about to
mati Kid Bomba.
a little bit of trouble.
Aduh.
Gonna be in trouble. Kid Bomba regens back, gets the kill, but look at the mid lane. He goes the one to fall.
Sepatnya jago banget main lapunya anjir.
Insane on this Lapu. Tanks some damage, eventually goes down. Double for Kid Bomba.
Both teams are just like, it's like a rock'em sock'em robot match at this point. 1 goes down, 2 goes down, 3 goes down, and then they consistently keep up the battle.
Devo ini dari dia M1 tuh dia udah terkenal guys. Dia tuh di M1 tuh sama 10 second dari Jepang.
It could be anybody's game at this point. We are seeing Deusvult.
Ini mana Indo lagi prime-prime tuh M1 tuh.
Their damage is starting to scale up into this mid game, and just the burst that Homeboys brought into the early stage isn't there. We've got to take a look at some items. We do see Claw. Look at this. Almost has everything built already. So I feel like that's going to be a key factor.
Atasnya dapat ini. Atasnya dapat. Wah, ini bisa di backdoor, Cok. Kalau dia nggak balik.
The backdoor. They're going for it. This is exactly what I was talking about.
Aduh,
Nothing but Net's play. But he's also alongside one more as they push into the base. They have to deal with it. Deusvult. They can't even commit to this board right now. The pressure is too much.
Nggak ada back sana, harusnya digas sih.
Picking up the Divine Glade in the midst of the fight.
Udah 5 datang, Cok. Kid Bombanya mati.
Pressure already put on.
Pasti diwarin ini.
Homeboys regrouping here. Still working on it, holding the Lord under that health mark. 1/4 still going. Sepot's gonna be jumping in. Daytona's welcome into the wall. Will get taken out. Now still gonna be out and out. Chibi gets the Lord. It all breaks through. Hiko trying with the memory. Udil still able to survive. Look at the shots though. The damage from Novaria. Able to get 2 down of Deusvult. They lose the Lord as well. They're on the defense once again.
Basic attack juga mati.
I gotta say, right now, Homeboys' retry game is on
point, right?
It's just Homeboys. They're securing a lot of the neutral objectives. Second Lord going into their favor. Deusvult has to respond to this. You know, in the beginning, I suspected that Deusvult's combo was a bit better, but it goes to show that Homeboys is just bringing that aggression left and right. Lord now barreling down, full HP on the left side. Can they mount up a defense here? I don't think Homeboys can take it here, but we'll see.
Kali tembak, lumayan pengadara.
Lord making quick work of it, so still holding on the best they can. Right now, Homeboys don't win for the next wave to push in. They want to get this mid and bottom turret down. Poke damage is going to be there. still holding it together. Eternal Guard also playing that front side. And right now, Deusvult keeping these two turrets in the base.
That it's good. This is the defense that Deusvult needs, and I think
Deusvult ini kalau dibilang dari M1 ini dia udah berkembang pesat banget, Cok.
Game at this point, they need to find and take control of the map. The river control is going to be a key factor here. You were saying it earlier, Naisu, is that I think that they really need to get a pick, right, and a key pick as Nets is 0 or 2-0 and 4 hasn't been stopped just yet, and I feel like that is the winning factor for Homebois. Now, also, the Brats is having a hard time getting his stacks. Look at the little dino on the field. He is just so tiny. And I think that's kind of playing into a factor on the Deusvult. Is that not having the jungle, not having control of the map is being... It's rough.
It's rough, and that's why we were talking about in the draft here.
The
tempo that was going to be set, you know, and for that early game, Deusvult did have that little bit of lead.
Itu di ulti. Aduh, di ulti mati tuh.
Nets playing very risky here, but we'll be fine. But again, tempo, and like you said, Chibi's been on point with a lot of those retributions so far.
Ketahuan, Sorna ketahuan.
Zorn.
Mati
This is what we
Sorna.
were talking about as well. The roam potential here. He's going to get spotted out with Kimbomba. Not sure if they actually just want to continue to commit. They don't. He's back to safety. All this.
Ini tinggal main makro guys, karena Lota di bawah, main makro di atas kayak tadi. Coba backdoor pasti.
And again, I mean, we can kind of look at Claude full
Soal
build.
Claude mobilitasnya juga cepet.
Missing one item, but almost at the damage point. Now, the
mereka ya mobilitas
difference is that we are seeing both have Wind of Nature's already secured, and Homebois controlling the map. Again, I think this is the hardest part that Deusvult is fighting against, is that they're trying to take what they can, but if they walk into a bad position, it could make it or break it for them. Homebois are trying to trap them into that, and you can already see here.
Yeah, right now, once again, the fight for the Lord. Half health here. Both teams waiting up patiently. Chibi on point for the majority of the game. It's going to go ahead and reset. Nothing just yet. Soft reset for now. Still pulls it out of the pit. Deusvult has to be careful how they approach it. Look at the pressure already in the mid lane. Zorn going to find the knock-up on Kid Bomba. Takes a couple shots.
Mati matchnya.
Sunset Lover on the hunt. Does have the work out. It's going to get popped here. They have to fight this out. Still going to be comes through. Finds the execution. Gets the double on Hiko. Finds more. Still working. Sunset Lover's going to be down 3 down so far. Looking for the 4th. Kid Bomba gets the kill. But another member on the run. Still looking Chibi. Finesse, looking for Kid Bomba. One hit away, another shot from Udil, and that will make it for Homebois.
Itu Nets gila sih.
Game 1.
Gila, Cok, udah tinggal sedikit langsung.
Wow.
Beli imo, Cok, jual apa itu dia?
Nah,
itu kalau gue udah kebeli buku sih anjing. Nggak mungkin, Cok, gue dapat kebeli imo. Kalau nggak kebeli apa ya? Sky Guardian kayaknya masih mending Sky Guardian. Kita langsung ke game kedua aja nanti ya.